Oh well. Can we just go? There's a child just looking at us. Maybe he's wishing he got on board. Damn, I missed my tram. I'm gonna have to be patient again.
Wow! The city looks so tiny from up here.
Yeah, no, it looks very, very big.
The ropeway is believed to have been around ever since the land of Hyatt has been explored.
Oh, so you just settled here because there was a ropeway?
Repaired it after much trial and error.
Well,
like the airships, it is a product of the genius from old times.
Someday you're gonna manage to actually build your own.
Wherever I look, there's nothing but chimneys.
Yay, chimneys.
The mainstay of Hyatt is industry. It all began from the excavations and restoration of ruins.
You must be burning a lot of wood, and you don't look like a place with a lot of wood.
They believe that one day, Hyatt's technology will allow our own airships to fly the open skies.
Of course that'll happen. It's possible to do it, so eventually you're gonna figure it out.
I take pride in fighting to protect their will.
I'm sure you do. And then here we were.
Please watch your step. We shall head for the elevator through the hall.
Sorry. Yawning a little. And she's heading that way. Meanwhile, I'm looking for more foresight. You never know. There might be some lying around. Just waiting for me to pick it up. See, this is a perfect opportunity to make a longer episode. Last week we didn't have that much content. But I can get a little more going this week. Lord Chaos rules, blah 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 blah. That's why he's a king. I wonder what's over here. Probably stuff I'm not really supposed to see. Foresight! Totally worth it. Screw you, Mario, I'm not following you. I have foresight to hunt. Foresight hunt. Foresight hunt. There we go. Yeah, delivering that letter, not important. We're here for foresight. That's all that matters. Hello. East side of Mount Bacchus. I get the feeling we're going to be back here once we need to go on the other side of the mountain for whatever reason. I'm sure there's going to be a reason. There's always a reason. Game does not need... game does not need much to just get us going. Hey Mario! You kind of stopped. I wonder why. Are you waiting for me to complete my foresight hunt? Actually, I think that's the only other... Oh, hey. Good thing we found that.
From here, we'll use an elevator to get to the palace.
Yo, I know that technology. I have some back home.
An elevator, like the ones in Greensleeves and Quincy.
Is that a technology that you managed to replicate?
Didn't you know, Max? The people of Hyatt made the elevator in Greensleeves for us.
That's cool.
And the elevator in Quincy is also made in Hyatt.
Made in Hyatt. I get the feeling it's written on a lot of stuff.
Oh, right. I didn't think Hyatt played such a big part in our lives. But with the airships and everything...
Yes, but because of Hyatt's mountain location, there isn't much seafood or vegetation. We depend on imports of these from Feldland and Euclitus.
Okay, Euclitus provides vegetation, I suppose, because Feldland doesn't have any. Feldland has seafood? It's frozen over.
It's what they call a give and take relationship, Max.
Yeah, I know about that.
Now
Don't worry.
please board the elevator. I will take you to Lord Chaos.
Sure. Hey, if you're running out of food, you must be pretty critical. Because they probably can't produce that much food. Hey, more story! I've been missing story these few days. Oh my, you don't look like a robot.
I assumed you were headed for Saint-Devant.
She turned around maybe, I don't know. Or she's back.
My lord, on the way one of the special agents contacted me.
Special
and said it
agents?
was best to return and make a report to you.
Okay, why?
And just who are these people? Do they have anything to do with this report of yours?
That depends on what the report is, which I don't know.
No,
so.
my lord. I will make my report later. These are forces from Greensleeves.
Later, eh?
Greensleeves.
Oh, I'm sure you've been
Does
waiting
that
for
mean
that
the
airship for a long
has
time.
returned?
Also, you speak way too slowly! At least you sound like you have a little bit of emotion, maybe. Or maybe that's just because your voice is deep. That being said,
No, my
too
lord,
slow.
It is not yet returned.
I'm getting impatient.
They came by foot over the holy mountain Bacchus.
Because we're crazy like that.
Not
Oh
nice
no.
to meet you, sir.
Why are you talking?
I come from, ouch, from Greensleeves.
You know all of these words,
My name
Max.
is, ow, Max.
When he's nervous, he starts biting his tongue. I don't know why.
Oh, what is the matter with you? You seem a bit tongue-tied.
Well, you put the finger right on it.
Yes. I'm sorry. I'm not used to speaking
Yes,
like
you
this.
are. You didn't use any big words.
He still can't get it right.
That's fine.
Maybe someone put a curse on him, and that's why he can't speak
I'd believe it,
properly.
actually.
Please, it is all right. I permit you to speak in the common
He wasn't
tongue.
using it. Oh my god.
As you
This
came all
game.
this way on foot to see me, it must be on urgent business.
Yeah,
The king has pity on you.
yes. Grandma, Chairperson Rebecca asked us
Yeah,
to hand
Grandma
this letter
doesn't
to you.
give. Grandma does not ring any bells to him.
What's that? Chairperson Rebecca sent a letter to me?
Why is that so?
Yes, and
why
there's
are
a
you
bit
just
of
repeating
explaining I
that?
must do as well.
Oh, well, of course
a
you
letter
do.
from Rebecca. Ah, has it been so long? Very well.
Are you in love with her or
I shall
something?
read it right away.
You sounded like a lover.
What? When I handed the letter to Lord Chaos, I explained the many encounters we had on the
Oh,
way.
you just spoiled the entirety of the letter. Good job, Max.
Well, well. At first I was pleased to receive a letter from Rebecca. But the situation seems much
Yeah, it
worse
wasn't a
than I
good
thought.
news letter. I wouldn't have crossed the entirety of the legions invading your realm if it wasn't bad news. Good news can
The
wait.
red moon and the monster's activity
sad but
have
true.
been conspicuous. But I never imagined that the crown
Conspicuous.
of the moon had actually emerged.
Well,
And what is more,
really?
that war 13 years ago
13 years
was
ago.
caused by a single child. I can hardly believe that.
Well, I can believe it. There's always a single cause. Well, not necessarily always, but there's usually a single trigger. Kind of like First World War, it was Ferdinand getting murdered. That was a trigger. That wasn't the only cause for the war, obviously, but it was the trigger. There was a single trigger, and it was pretty small. It's just an assassination. That happens all the
I
time.
never imagined that I would hear that name again.
Oh, you knew about that?
Or that Gaia was slain by Vandal.
Yeah, that's surprising. I'll give you that.
I will stop at nothing to cut Vandal's plan short.
You do that.
We haven't a moment to spare. We must reinforce security around the sanctuary and prepare for an attack by Vandalf as soon as possible.
Well, he's gonna be there as soon as
If
I
he
get there.
uses a teleportation spell, I do not know how effective the guard will be.
You'd have to have armed guard right next to the crystal at all times, and even then, they're probably just gonna get wrecked by him if he teleports in. Speechless.
My lord, I know it is too much to ask under the circumstances, but I have a request.
Really? You're just gonna ask it and expect
What
a
is it,
no?
Mariel? Speak up.
I can guess.
Will you grant me permission to leave for the realm of the birdlings?
Oh, not what I was guessing.
The realm of the birdlings? In Dragon Mountain?
Why?
Yes, my lord. About that report. It was from the special agents of Dragon Mountain. They witnessed a giant monster go into the huge underground space.
It's a huge. That's oddly unspecific unless you have an area specifically named Huge Underground Space.
They assume it was a legion, a symbol of the resurrection of the clan of the
Oh
moon.
dear.
I had my doubts as
Well-
well, but just in case I felt you should know.
You know, it's very possible. Now that you know it came back, it's very well possible that it's a legion.
But after listening to Max, I'm sure it was true. The realm of the birdlings is in danger.
And you want to save the
Please, grant me leave
birdlings.
to help.
Little birds.
I cannot.
Of course not.
Why? Why is that? I understand that the sanctuary is important, but protecting lives is also a mission of the Holy
You
Guard.
protect a lot more lives protecting the crystal.
Many in the realm died in the Great War. Now is the time for reckoning.
That being said, her presence won't change anything. That being said, she's gonna be in a lot more danger out there than in the city. So I don't really know.
Only 2 remain in that land, but they are no ordinary birdlings. They are forces.
Yeah, we met
and
them.
They should be able to solve this on their own.
Well, that depends. They got owned by greed of all things. So
And remember
I'm not
that there
highly
is only
confident.
one force left in Hyatt, and that is you, Captain.
You
of
know,
the
his
Holy
logic
Guard.
is a lot more solid than
The
hers.
answer is quite obvious.
Yeah. There are 2 forces. They can handle themselves a lot better than Hyatt, which only has 1 force.
Yes, that is true.
Mind you,
but
we're
I cannot
here.
believe the words from your lips. You have always tried to protect them, even forming a group of special agents.
Oh, were those the agents
Why are you
reporting
so
to you?
persistent? You are from Greensleeves. There is no need to feel responsible for that war.
That doesn't mean... That doesn't mean... I don't
Most
get
people
that.
in Aranor are
Ugh.
from somewhere else. Only the birdlings are the original inhabitants. It matters not where I am from.
True that. Okay, I'm starting to get. They're like the Native Americans. They got wrecked in a war, and then...
And now my
Shit
hometown
happens.
is Hyatt of Aranor. Your Majesty, I ask for your permission no more. My fellow countrymen are in danger, and I cannot simply turn a blind
You're being
eye
a little
to it
city.
all.
You're being a little silly, I'll say. You're protecting them a lot more if you're protecting the crystal, because end of the crystal means end of the
Lord
world,
Chaos,
more or less.
we're thinking of catching up with Mario. Like I've already told you before.
We don't care about...
About the matter of Vandolph. That man means to show you despair. In person.
So the plan is to not approach the crystal.
Yes, and because of that, it might be best for everyone else if I stay away from the sanctuary.
He's just going to wait for a while and
And-
then either try to push you back to the sanctuary or just do it and don't give a
I
shit.
agree with Mario.
I don't. Well, I mean, they're gonna be fine on their own.
I have
Jeez.
a pretty good idea
What
just
kind of
what
forces
kind of
are
huge
they?
mess the world is in.
Of course you do.
But I can't just let this go. This crisis right before me.
At least he has a plan to protect the sanctuary attached with it. I'm more okay with this than with Meryl
I
screwing off.
understand now. But unloading the burden simply for my convenience would be a disgrace to my position and my name.
What?
The Holy Guard and I will protect the sanctuary at all costs. And you must carry on with your own mission.
What?
I'd buy into that, but doesn't that sound a little reckless?
Yo, Rhinos, you got back here.
Rhinos!
Hey, don't you look happy?
Hey, sorry to keep you all waiting. After we split up, I went back to Santa Vance and found my girl was almost all patched up.
Almost. Did Santa Vance people help?
The mechanic was considerate enough to fix her right after we headed for the ruins.
That's cool of him.
We just arrived.
Maybe
a
he
while
was
ago.
trying to keep it for
I
himself, though.
figured interrupting you guys here would be perfect timing.
Yeah, it kind of
Perfect
was.
timing.
I don't know.
It's been a while, Lord Chaos.
Yeah, of course they know each other. They both have gray hair.
Yes.
They've been around.
13 years.
Oh no, 13 years.
Rhinos, despite your age, you are as imprudent as ever.
Imprudent what?
Well, we both got old.
Clearly.
Well, I'm gonna go protect the sanctuary. You've got nothing to worry about, so just
Oh.
plant your butt on that throne and act dignified.
Ha!
Rumor has it you met your death in that incident 3 years ago.
Part of him died.
Well, it looks like you are still breathing.
Part of him is.
Yeah, thanks to these nosy guys.
I'll give you that.
Rhinos?
Hey,
Also, he's still
why
not
are
joining
you still
officially.
standing there?
Huh?
Let's go already and get some of those legions.
The
or
Rhinos
whatever
is
they're
kind
called.
of the official unofficial party member that nobody
Yeah.
knows what he wants.
Thanks, Rhinos.
Ha.
Good luck, and see you later.
Yeah, whatever. The only time he's in the party is when he's literally forced upon you. The rest of the time he's just kind of in your party or kind of not really, and kind of just screw you. Don't matter. Stop asking questions. Alright. I assume the birdlings are east.
Now, let's start looking for Mario.
Yes.
She hasn't gone too far yet. I'm sure
If you
we
say
can
so.
catch up to her.
Yeah, maybe.
Mariel was heading for Dragon Mountain, wasn't she?
Yes.
Well then, let's go to the Dragon Mountain ropeway. Maybe we can catch her there.
Do you know where that is? I don't know. We're gonna see about that next time. I think it's been about an hour since I started recording this. So, we got to Hyatt and the Sanctuary, and then we decided not to go to the Sanctuary because sometimes Max has good ideas. He's starting to be a little more clever these days. Anyway, well, when he's not getting tongue-tied. So, Rhino's joined, but still isn't in the party because screw the party. Party does not need rhinos. Otherwise, we're trying to catch up to Mariel, who wants to save birds that, in theory, don't need to be saved. I mean, if they do, again, what kind of forces are they? Anyway, we're gonna see about that next time. Until then, see y'all.